couple of you guys have been asking me where this image came from. This one here is actually an image. So you'd have to be really lucky for your game to crash while it's doing that menu weird glitching jump scare thing. But again, I'm warning you beforehand, if you do try to go after it, if you suffer epilepsy, I advise you to turn back. Do not do it. Otherwise, turn your screen's brightness all the way down. Because there's such bright colours that will upset you if you suffer with epilepsy. I don't suffer with epilepsy and still I was affected by it. Anyway, I was looking up to get the image that I was looking for. This is not the shade, the face. No. He hasn't got his shade yet. We haven't seen what he looks like yet as a shade. His shade version is still out there somewhere, waiting for Matthew to unveil him. Because Matthew is going to make them even more terrifying than they are. He's one of the characters I'm dreading to see the shade version of, because Fortnite Mini's one was terror. The reason I know it's not the shade version is because he wasn't named by Matthew as being one of the characters that he no longer needed, suggestions for shade to be based on. So he hasn't had his yet. The only ones that do is Suicide Mouse, Fortnite Mini, and Photo Negative Mickey. The others still need something to be based on. What we're seeing here is him before his eyeballs, before he put those eyeballs that he has in his hands in the trailer where we see him. He hasn't got them in. So in other words, he hasn't originally got eyeballs in him. Or he can see, just not very well. Why can I see something sparkly? It's just my imagination. See, I'm getting paranoid because I'm looking at it and it looks just like a skull in the dark. Oh. Oh, God. Ugh. Now, the face and the undying definitely have something to do with Henry's disappearance. There's just too many things that link up the face to being in the area when Henry, when they found something of their own. So the face was there, he counts as a suspect, the undying counts as another suspect for all we know, he probably is one of the suspects. I'm not sure what Pluto's connection is yet. Unless... I have a theory. We're going to have another Final Treasure Island episode then after this. But yeah, I wanted to explain that this is not the shade version at all. Just to confirm to you guys, this isn't it. Matthew's already said which ones he needs. This one still needs a shade to be based on. A creepypasta for it to be based on. This isn't him. But this is only found in the menu in which you have to suffer through an epileptic fit, hope it crashes, and then you get the scene on your screen. Or you can go into the files. I don't know how to do that though. But that's what this is. Just to clear it up for everyone who's curious what it was. God damn you, Matthew. What are you going to do with him with the shade? I mean, he looked terrifying. He's terrifying. Thank God they don't play a part in the main story. God, I feel nervous now. Oh, okay. That still doesn't explain why they're moving. Okay, so I've explained about this picture now. Hopefully I explained well enough what it is. Let's now move on to that theory about Pluto, Henry, the Undying, and the face, how they could all be connected.